Hello everyone and welcome to this deck walkthrough for my new deck Almost Tarot. So I'm really excited to show this deck to you today and talk about it a little bit and really go through all the cards. So this deck, it's not a tarot deck, but it's as close as it comes, and it's really a powerful guidance deck. So I wanted to create something that has got a really powerful picture on and a really strong message. So even if you can't read cards, or you don't like using tarot, or you can't really connect with it like straight away, if you're learning it's something simple. So you're going to really resonate with something on the card. So that's why I've called it Almost Tarot, because it isn't a tarot deck, but it's as close as it comes. So what we've got then on the front of the card, we've got this beautiful kind of red moon. And this is like illumination. I really saw this as illumination, and you like magically creating your life, because you've got the hand there and you're holding your world and your life in your hands. So you are creating. So this is a big sign about magic and power and abundance, and the magic of your creations flowing in, and you're really holding that in your hands. So this is also about you receiving guidance from your higher self, from your angels, and from deep within you. You know the answers when you allow them to come. So you've got control here. So I've called it Almost Tarot. That's why. And obviously it's by me, Liz Harrison. And this deck is available in the link below if you follow it to the website. So let's do this then. So let's go through all the cards. So I have used these cards today, so they're not going to be in the order they come in, but I'm just going to run through them. So the first card we've got then is Stalemate. So this obviously means things are stuck. So in the tarot, this would be the Two of Swords, because it's like that stuck energy, the higher self and the ego. There's a battle going on. There may be conflict there. You may not know what to do. You may feel like, oh, I'm a bit stuck, or you may feel in chains. But you have the power to break through the chains. You have the power to get things done, to move forward. We've got gratitude and thank you. So a gratitude list is a great way to start. So this is also, like a reading, because if you're feeling things are stuck in your life, the quickest way to turn things around is with gratitude. It will be the easiest, most quickest way to elevate your mood and your vibration. So writing down what you're thankful for in the now. Looking around your world and thinking, wow, I've actually got so much to be thankful for. So writing a gratitude list and starting it with the words thank you. And you can do this for the future too. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for my wonderful, loving relationship. Thank you for great money and success. Thank you for the opportunities flowing to me. You're bringing it in now, so you take control. So gratitude is really feeling grateful. And if I was going to give you a card for this, I would pretty much say that this is the Nine of Pentacles. Because that's a card where, you're feeling good, you're feeling grateful, you're feeling abundant, magical things are flowing in. We've got vacation. So this is connected with holidays, movement, or even kind of going within, because sometimes we have to retreat within ourselves. Vacation, maybe there's something being vacated. So this could also be a house move, changes coming in. It's as well connected with the picture. So you may see there an empty bed, could be connected with sleepless nights. There may be, some changes happening at home, especially regarding things that happen in the bedroom, love relationships, maybe people aren't in the bedroom together. So always read it as you feel it. Always feel it when you're reading cards or connecting with them, because they will connect with you. And they show me that light there over the mirror. So there's also some like reflection going on, healing, going deep within. We've got a happy home. And I created that, with that image, because that's slippers. When you think of happy home, comfort, pipe and slippers, relaxing. So this is about just kind of relaxing together, feeling good, feeling satisfied, feeling at peace, feeling warm and cozy. And that's really the energy I wanted to bring to this card. Warm, fuzzy, cozy, everything feeling good, just feeling relaxed with life. And the happy home is like the Ten of Cups in the tarot. So a lot of this homeliness energy. We've got giving. So when we give, we receive. Six of Pentacles energy. When we give, we always receive back ×3 because we're in that energy. And this could also be someone wanting to give to you. It's about springtime, blessings, new beginnings, fresh starts coming in. Also feeling grateful. We've got fate and destiny. So this would be the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot. But fate and destiny is about everything moving you where you're meant to be. And I created it with my card on there. So this deck, this card here is from my Divine Feminine Power Messages deck. And it says all paths lead home. So this is a big sign here that no matter where you're going or what you're doing, when you trust in fate and destiny, all paths will always lead you where you're meant to be. All paths lead home. We've got union. Union, being together. So this could be the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. This is about marriage, sacred marriage, coming together, a commitment in a relationship. So you may look at that card and automatically see marriage because of the rings there. But you don't have to have a ring on your finger to feel committed to someone. You are committed anyway in sacred union before you come into physical union. So the angels are showing you, if you get this card, that something magical is flowing in. We've got balance, seeing things from a different perspective, taking your time, trusting the universe, taking time to look outside the box there. She's kind of looking into the universe. She's taking time for herself. So this is also a nurturing card as well. It's about elegance and grace and power and knowing your own worth. Surrender and let go. So when we let go, we surrender. And when we surrender, we let go. So there's this energy of just releasing, trusting, believing, and having faith in what's to come. And I love how you've got that green let go, because green is the colour of Archangel Raphael. So Raphael bringing in a heart healing too. Because when we surrender, we feel good. We feel calm and at peace. We've got abundance, because abundance is not just about money. You've got the money and all the riches up here. It's also about having plenty of what you need, feeling good, being rich in all things, being rich in, the health that you're in, the place that you live, opportunities, relationships, love. So obviously the fruit there is connecting you with the fruit of the spirit, being abundant in good feelings and power. The 5D connection. So when you close your eyes and let go, you feel free. When you're connecting with your twin flame on the 5D, you feel free. But the 5D connection, it's not just about connecting with your twin. This is about telepathy, connecting with the divine, knowing yourself, trusting in heaven, believing in who you are. Financial worries. We've all been through this at some point in our life. It's how we learn. So you can see there, she's kind of sitting there, a bit stressed out. She's got a piggy bank on the floor there, all the money out. So any financial worries, give them to heaven. Trust that you are safe, that you are enough, that God is your source, and that will set you free. We've got worry there. And in this card, I think she's so beautiful. I saw that picture and I thought, wow, she's just so beautiful, because even when you're worried, you are so beautiful, and realize how amazing you are. So even when you're going through worry and you're stressed out and, you feel like everything's getting to you, you still have so much to be grateful for. And you're still so beautiful and powerful no matter what. We've got family. And family isn't always about kids. It's about building something that makes you happy. Something that satisfies you. Like me and George, our babies are toys. We collect like little teddies and we call them our babies. That's our family. Until we are ready, if ever, to have a family. That's not something that we're looking at. So who knows what the future brings. But it's not just about kids. So even though you've got the kids in the picture there, it's about, a coming together. It's about being with people that you trust. It's about being with people that you love, people that you call family. And family isn't just about blood. It's about the family you create for yourself. You're my soul family, for example. So when you get this message, read it that way. It may not just be about having a family with someone and being with someone. It could be about your soul family, or people that you love and care about. Twin flame. So obviously got the 2 candles burning there. You know that you're a twin flame. It's something that's felt. You feel it with your heart. You feel it in your very soul. The being, like the very kind of within you, the core of your being. So it's something that's felt more than known. You know, but it's a feeling that comes to you. You just kind of know. Sensitivity. So obviously, the sensitivity there, she's holding on to her mouth because, there may be some kind of pain problem in the mouth. When you think of sensitivity in a physical way, you may think about when you eat or drink something freezing cold and it gives you sensitive teeth. And any decisions are connected with sensitive teeth. But this is about becoming more sensitive to energy. You may be holding your face there because, you're feeling other people's pain or, you're going through something, you're feeling extra sensitive. So this is emotional. But it could also be connected with tooth pain, connected with decisions or working things out. We've got fear. False experiences appearing to be real or false evidence appearing to be real. The angels always say to me false experiences because we kind of view that situation as it's happening. So when you think about something in the future, you visualize it and you kind of experience it. Oh, what if he never calls me again? What if I never see him again? That's something you're experiencing. So you're kind of putting yourself there. You're kind of projecting it into the future. Or you worry about the past, and you think, oh, what if I'd have done this differently? What if I'd have said that thing differently? Maybe things would be different now, or if I'd done something a different way. So you're projecting yourself into that experience. But it's false because it's in the past or it's in the future, which hasn't happened yet. The power is in the now. So fear is illusion. And you're being reminded of that in this card because, we're always kind of scared in the dark. But when you put the light on or when you shine the light, everything makes sense. And I love this because it also shows you kind of on top of the house. There's something up there. And I see this as like a superhero or an angel watching over you. So whenever you're in fear, you're watched over by Archangel Michael. And that's what I feel is in the card. Archangel Michael watching over you. I mean, let's actually look a bit closer. Okay. It actually looks like some kind of animal, like a cat there. So cats are also about strength and independence. I'm just going to put the bottle on my water, my top on my water. I just nearly knocked it over there. So, that's about angels watching over you. But cats are about strength and independence and remembering that everything you go through grows you. Put the work in. Now, this is about really grinding or, putting the energy into something. This would be the Eight of Pentacles in the tarot. So, what you put time and energy into, it kind of escalates. It becomes powerful. So put the work in. Put the energy into something. Get something done. So this is also a sign, if you pull this card, that your person is putting the work into your relationship. You could be putting the work into a goal. Maybe you're asking the question, am I going to be successful? And the angel's saying yes when you put the work in. We've got trapped there. So that's about feeling like you can't get out of a situation, feeling caged in, feeling trapped, but the door is open. The cage door will open. It's in your mind. So releasing things in your mind brings in power. Resurrection, you've got the beautiful butterfly there. Transformation, because butterflies start off as a caterpillar and then they go into the chrysalis and they break through and become this beautiful butterfly. And there's a lot of green for healing. So healing energy around a resurrection. This is the energy of Easter and change. So this is about things getting better, things being brought back to life, being resurrected. So if a relationship has felt stagnant or stuck and you grab this card, it's a big sign that it's been resurrected. There's healing coming in. We've got stability there. And the divine feminine is the lighthouse. And this is reminding you that you are built on rock and stone, that you are strong, that you are stable, that you can handle anything, and that all paths lead home. So everything is moving you where you're meant to be, and you are strong. We've got reunion, coming back together. And the thing I love about this card is, he's got like a hat on there symbolising, a sailor or a flight, like a pilot. And it's showing that wherever they've been, no matter how far away, you'll always return together. So reunion, coming back together, no matter what distance is between you or what stands in the way. Moving forward. So another sign you're on the right path because it's a track. So you're on the right track and you're ready to move forward. So the rest of the track may be unknown. You may not know where it's going to lead you, but when you take a leap of faith, all is well. And you are surrounded by angels. So this card, this one would be the Three of Cups, and this one would be the Eight of Wands moving forward. Or even, the Chariot. We've got travel, and you've got an airplane there. So this would be again, Eight of Wands or the Chariot, depending how you want to see it. Remember, it's almost tarot, so it's up to you. You may see this message as something entirely different if you were putting it to a tarot deck, and that's your intuition. So you decide. That's the beauty of this deck. It's in your hands. So the aeroplane there is signifying travel, movement, maybe moving to a new country, or, moving to meet someone. Maybe if you get the reunion card, big sign there, that your person will travel across land for you, travel across the air for you. There's big changes coming in. We've got resilience. So you can handle anything. This would be the Queen of Swords. So obviously you're resilient, strong, powerful. You can get through anything with grace and elegance and purity. And I love the white energy in this card as well, cleansing. The energy of Archangel Honiel, kind of swan energy, ease and grace. Very beautiful, dynamic and powerful. Very strong person there. Emotional. So when we get upset, it can cause head pain. When we're crying, when you're crying a lot, it can cause pain in the eyes, pain in the head. So, this is kind of like the electricity that's created through emotion. And sometimes it can be harsh energy. It can be, painful. But emotions heal. And emotions have power. They're like electricity. So always trust the way you feel because it's real. They're also saying to me there, that you can take hold of your emotions because you've got the hand there holding on to this kind of, light, or you could even say that's like a wire there. You have the power to turn your emotions on or off. You have that power. We've got chaos. And, sometimes things are in chaos for a reason, to move you where you're meant to be, to bring in change. And this would be the Tower in the tarot. So obviously this is like roads and, like they were giving it me like a scaleelectric there, about movement and change. So obviously this is a roller coaster ride you're on, but the chaos will always lead to better times. You are a manifester, the magician, creation and manifestation. You control your life. You have power. And, when you put your hat on, you feel good. So this is like your crown. Your invisible crown, or your invisible kind of magician's hat, where you feel strong and powerful, you're ready. It's kind of like in Harry Potter when they put the sorting hat on. It shows you where to go, what house you're in. So it gives you power. So you're being reminded in this card that you are a creator and that you're manifesting your dreams and that you have power. And we've also got the little rabbit there, about leaps of faith, adventure, change, new beginnings. Reflection, you've got the moon there, and the moon is about healing illusion, healing fears, mirroring things back to you for healing core wounds. So reflecting on your life, working things out. Love, love is powerful, love is strong, and there's nothing more powerful than when you're lip to lip with someone and you can feel you're about to kiss. It's that magnetic heat and that energy, very beautiful. We've got rebirth, so another sign of resurrection, healing, power, meditation. And I love that, you've got these kind of meditative poses here because it's showing you that you take control. You take control to be reborn. And you've obviously got the energy of the night and the day, like the dawn of the new day. And this is also embracing the night time. So no matter what time of day it is, you have power. Spiritual growth, prayer, asking for help, going in nature. And when we grow up spiritually, our whole life changes. So this is a big sign about when we grow up spiritually, when we're going through our spiritual growth, we go within. We spend time alone, we go in nature, because we need to have that time to work out who we are. And building a foundation, building something, molding something together. This would be the Four of Wands in the tarot. So it's about molding something. When I saw this card, I thought, wow. When I saw this kind of picture, I thought, wow, that is like in Ghost where, Molly is kind of molding her pot together, and then Patrick Swayze comes up behind and they have, that powerful scene together. But it's about moulding things into shape. We've got power. So power is electricity. The electricity that comes into your life, it's your power. You have power within you. Reminds me of in the Matrix where Morpheus says, there's so much power in a human body. He's talking about how the machines turn a human body into a battery. So this is you remembering how powerful you are, how strong you are, that you have so much inside of you to give. Memories, thinking about the past, looking at the phone, maybe you've got photos or, you've got texts on there or emails and you're looking over the past. Nostalgia energy. This would be the energy of the Six of Cups here. Thinking about the past, going over, looking through memories. We've got release, and the hot air balloon is there because when we release, we let go, we move up higher. So imagine a hot air balloon on the ground and it's got sandbags in. And as you release the sandbags, it starts to lift up. And that's like your burden. So imagine that you're in a hot air balloon. It's a really good one as well to use for meditation. You close your eyes, you visualize you're in a hot air balloon and you're throwing over the side all the toxic things, the negativity, anything that needs to go. And as you throw it over the side, you rise up higher. Very powerful. Clarity. And I love this because, it's a waterfall, but it's also a crystal. So you can see there you've got the crystal, and this is connected with clear quartz. Clear quartz crystal, but also there's like that magical waterfall inside. So gaining clarity in an emotional situation, gaining power, understanding, physical insight, realizing the truth. We've got passion, desire, going for what you want. So passion isn't always about passion for another. This could be passion for your cause, passion for your mission, passion for your life, feeling good, breathing, relaxing, enlightenment. So obviously we've got like the Buddha guy there because enlightenment comes again in quiet times, in nature, connecting with self. Enlightenment, understanding the journey, feeling lost. So sometimes when we feel lost, we feel like a child, the childlike energy, wanting to be saved. That's when our ego comes out and we feel very scared or alone. But you're never alone because you are surrounded by angels. A new beginning. And the thing I love about this card is you've got the soil and you've got the seedling and you've got the heart here as well. And you've got this plant pot. So this is very significant as well to the twin flame journey because we've got the soil, which is the divine feminine. You've got the seedling, there is the divine masculine, and the pot, there is the universe. So the soil nourishes the masculine, and the seedling starts to grow, and the universe is protecting everything. Very beautiful. And I loved how we've got the heart there, and you've got half of it missing. So even in separation, or even when you can't see the whole picture, things are still being created, things are still manifesting. Very beautiful. Spiritual path. Now, the reason I chose this picture is, and you may be thinking, why have you chose that picture? You've got the cross there, which is signifying endings, okay? Because it's like being in a graveyard. And you can also see this dark energy there because she's kind of got dark wings. And what I felt with this is, the energy that I kind of wanted to show you in this card is that when we move into the light, we leave the past behind. When we are going through our spiritual awakening, we leave the dark part of ourselves behind and we move into the light. So it's like leaving things behind, moving away from who you were to become who you are. I went through a lot of darkness in my 20s, drinking too much, socializing, doing dark things. And I felt like I kind of left that behind. So this is kind of like taking off the cloak that's been kind of holding you back and all the things that have been dragging you down. And you're ready to be reborn in your new life, your spiritual life, your power. Karmic endings. And you've got the hammer there, which is obviously connected with divorce or, any rulings that need to come in your favour, things that may need to go to court. And we've got the book signifying wisdom. So we learn from a karmic situation, whatever that may be. Whether that be a karmic relationship or a karmic situation we are in. We learn, we gain wisdom, knowledge, power, and we also learn to release the past. Completion. when we're going through something, it feels like a jigsaw puzzle. We may not know where all the pieces go, but we know we've got the pieces. So we have to trust that they'll all fit where they're meant to go. So be patient and calm. You have to be very patient when you're using a jigsaw or you're doing a jigsaw. And let me just see if I can find, yeah, there it is. And that's why I chose this picture for this one, because patience. Imagine how it feels when you put all your jigsaw pieces out in front of you. You're like, oh no, am I ever going to complete this puzzle? And you have to have patience to sort it all out. Okay, so this is why, patience while things fall into place. Patience with divine timing. And things will complete. You've got the jigsaw piece puzzle, you're ready to put it into place. So things are about to come to a head. You're sorting things out. A solution is coming. So be patient. Trust that, you've had to go through all of this to get there. Very powerful. Moving on. New beginnings. 8 of Cups energy. And the reason I wanted this picture is because you got the umbrella. And that's signifying a shielding. You're walking away, you're facing forward now. And the shield or the umbrella is kind of, shielding you from the past. So you don't need to look back. And if you do look back with love. Bless the past. Don't look back with fear or anger or blame. So this is about movement and being shielded. And the umbrella is signifying no matter what comes at you, no matter what weather, you are safe. You are protected. Intuition. And the wolf signifies intuition. Connecting with your wolf spirit, your higher self. Listening. Being guided and trusting that whatever storms you go through with that leaf there, you can handle it. Roller coaster. Highs and lows. So on the roller coaster ride of life, you've got to ride it because once you're on, you can't get off. So you have to go with the highs and the lows, the twists and the turns. And those lows, they make your stomach go over. But you have to remember that you will rise up again. So this is a real message about trusting the journey. Conflict. So when you're in a conflict energy, there's fear. This will be the 5 of Wands. So maybe people are getting at you, there's gossip going on, or there's a conflict of interest, or, maybe you're conflicted there. You could say that's the 2 of Swords because your higher self and ego are battling things out. But this is about dealing with conflict accordingly and not kind of locking horns with anyone. Instead, taking a step back. Indifference. Now, when you got indifferent energy, this is about nobody really paying attention. And in this card, you can see there's so many people in the background there, including someone. She really wants the attention of this person, but it's like he's not even there. Okay, she's taken a photograph of herself to try and get attention, but everybody else seems to be not paying attention. So when someone's indifferent to you, it feels like you're the only person in the world, but you are not alone. And the angels are reminding you of that. You are safe. Solitude. Going within. Maybe go on an adventure. Maybe put something in your backpack and walk away. Or go, on your own somewhere. Maybe you go and stay somewhere. Or you go in the woods. Or, you have time out. So it's kind of moving away from the people around you to spend time alone. Communication. So when this card comes up, you know that you're receiving communication, you're about to. You're going to receive something that's going to make you smile, make you happy. That could be a call, it could be an email or a text there. Rejuvenation. Throwing your hands up in the air and feeling good. This would be the energy of the sun. So the sun rejuvenating you. Positive energy flowing in. Surrendering. Feeling good. Throwing your hands up in the air and knowing that you are safe. Choices. Make sure you make good choices because we always have a choice. You can choose good thoughts or bad thoughts. You can choose the road of positivity and love, or you can choose the road of negativity and fear. You choose what happens next in your life by the way you feel. Sometimes we have a decision to make. And, that decision or that choice has consequences. So always make good choices and you'll always be led where you're meant to be. Don't give up. So this would be the 9 of Wands in the tarot. So don't give up. Get on your horse. You've got your armour on. You are safe and protected. Confused. So when you feel confused, there's always a compass in your mind. You're always being guided. You're always being shown the way. So trust in that inner compass to guide you. Growing up, spiritual growth. But this is more of kind of understanding. So you can see there, you've got, as you grow up, you've got the kind of child energy, the inner child, or how you are as a child, and then you've got the adult here, or the higher self. So this is a learning journey. And growing up is about spiritual growth, spiritual understanding. This could be about growing up physically, so it could be about like physical years, but I feel this is also a message about spiritual growth and spiritual learning. Maybe you got this card coming out because your children are growing up, or your twin flame is growing up and learning lessons. So a big sign of change. Nurturing energy. Now this would be the Empress. So you can see there she's a pregnant woman. So she's nurturing her dreams. She's nurturing her own self. Self-love is the key. Taking time for you, relaxing, breathing, bringing nurturing energy into everything you're doing. This would be a Mother Mary card. Real power. Illusion. Fear is illusion. Remember, it's a false experience appearing real. But illusion always sheds light on things. The moon sheds light on things. So this is also about things being reflected to you, understanding things and seeing through fear. Defensive, barriers up, protecting yourself. So maybe your person is feeling that way if you grab this card, or, if you get this card coming out, maybe you're the one feeling defensive and the angels are asking you to relax and breathe. You may not see what's going on. Confidence. And I love this because you've got a cat there and you've got the mirrored image. And when cats look in the mirror, they see a lion. So this is about remembering who you are, remembering your power. Confidence comes through healing self. You've got the green eyes there symbolising Archangel Raphael. And I love how Archangel Raphael has really stepped up in this deck. And Archangel Michael's there too. You're being given strength and power. Higher calling. So this is you moving forward. So this would kind of be the transition between the spiritual path cards. Let me find it. Wherever it's gone, because I like to kind of show you the cards as well, how they interlink. So this is leaving this behind and moving into this energy. So the light and the dark. This would be you giving yourself over to service and heaven and saying, okay, how can I serve? What works for me then? So this is your connection with the angels, with your spirit guides, with your true self. A lot of peace energy in this Archangel Honiel. Dreams coming true. 9 of Cups energy. You've got the dream catcher there, and you've also got the white feathers. Look at the beautiful white energy. So this is about the power of heaven. The angels around you, comforting you, guiding you, keeping you safe, that you are protected, there's nothing to fear. And that progress is being made because you're ascending. So this is kind of a card of ascension, moving up the steps there. Even when the steps seem dirty, or, it feels like everything's a bit worn, you're being guided forward. So you're moving up to the next stage of your journey. Change. You've got that chaotic, kind of turbulent wind there. That's, kind of turbulent twister. Because this is showing you that things sometimes change for the better. Things can get kind of picked up and thrown down. Things change. Think about Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. She was taken into Oz for a reason. So trust the changes in your life, no matter how disruptive or chaotic they are. And that really makes a lot of sense where we are now on this journey as I record this in real time. Because as I record this in real time, there's a lot of chaos outside and in my life as well right now and in the twin flame journey. But things are happening for a reason to lead to security. Security and real security. It's not about how much money's in the bank or, where you live. It's about peace. Peace is the best security you can have. And that's why we've got the dove there, because when you feel at peace with your life and your journey, you feel secure. You feel strong, and you've got the beautiful blue there of Archangel Michael, bringing in strength and power, and the white reminding you of heaven's help. Hope coming to you. The light is always a symbol of hope. Whenever we ask for help for someone or we pray about something, we light a candle because it signifies hope. So this is showing you that hope is flowing to you. Magic is coming into you, the light in your life. Divine love, the connection, 2 of Cups energy here. Lovers coming together. You've got obviously there the kind of energy of a marriage, because you can see there the marriage close, but if you look, you have to look closely for that. And that's not what it's about. It's about sacred love. It's about powerful partnership. It's about meant to be, coming together, finding each other, moving together, coming together, reunion, happiness, joy. It's about the bond that you share in love. So when this card comes up, it's a big sign that you're coming back together. Eventual positive outcome, Knight of Pentacles. Everything's going to be okay. And that's the message here. Everything you're going through, don't worry, everything's going to be okay. There's going to be eventual positive outcome, no matter how bad it seems. Decisions, which way do you go? I feel this is kind of the energy of the Two of Wands. Deciding which path to take. What do you go, this way or this way? The angels will guide you. So again, if you're having any tooth pain, and that does look like a tooth, okay? If you look at it from that way. So, tooth pain's connected with decisions, and you'll find your way. Action. Which chess piece are you going to move? Fire energy coming in. Trusting. So action is being taken to kind of bring in checkmate, to move you towards the end of the game. Selfish. And this card here, you can see there, she's got this blindfold on. So when we're acting selfish, it's like we're blind. If anyone's being selfish to you or acting selfish or self-centered, they're not looking at the bigger picture, they're just thinking of the self. And selfishness is also connected with fear. Fear of lack, fear of not having enough, or fear of something you feel is missing. So selfish energy here is always connected with, needing to take off the blindfold. So again, you could say this is a Two of Swords. So there's a lot of cards that could connect you with this here. But if anyone's being selfish, remember, they're just not seeing things clearly. So don't take it to heart. Don't blame them. Allow them to work it out. Separation, Three of Swords energy. When we feel separated from our person, or we feel separated from something we love, or we feel alone, it doesn't matter where you are. And you can see there, she's sitting on a beautiful beach. You've got the sea there behind her, but she's not seeing it. It's like when you're not seeing things clearly. She's got her hands over her face, and she's only facing, like, thinking of the shadows. So she may not be facing the shadows, but she's feeling the shadows. So this is about realizing that separation is illusion. Set intentions, the Wish card. This is when you kind of blow on the dandelion and all the bits of the dandelion kind of fly off. And this kind of set your wish out there. So this is really like a wish card, asking for what you want. So if I was giving you a card in the tarot, I would say this is the Seven of Pentacles. Asking for what you want, setting those intentions, speaking to heaven, making a wish. Self-love. So another card that could be symbolic to the Nine of Pentacles here. Self-love, healing. You've got the unicorn there for healing, or the horse there for freedom. Freedom comes within, when you go within, when you trust, when you take back control. You've got the reins there. So when we let go of control, we take back our control, because then we do it the right way. And there's a lot of pure energy here as well, healing. Insomnia. So you've got a bed there that's really messed up, It's like you've tried to go to sleep, you can't. Maybe you've got in and out 100 times, you can't sleep. So, I also feel with this could be a sign of, if anyone's in a karmic situation, they're not sleeping in the bed. So if you wanted kind of reassurance that your person isn't sleeping in the same bed as their karmic partner, this would be it. Insomnia would be they're doing something else. And I was really kind of looking at this card thinking, should this be the image for it? When I was creating, I had this one, and I had a guy who was kind of on his phone, and I thought, he's busy on his phone, but he's actually got a smile on his face. And the thing is, when you can't sleep, it's not fun. So you wouldn't have a smile on your face, unless he was kind of looking at your photos when he's not sleeping. But insomnia can drive you nuts. So this is a big sign that the sleepless night's going on. Creativity. And I love all the colours there, because creativity is colourful. You may be wanting to paint or design or make something. When I create these cards and I bring it all together, that's me putting my creative kind of energy onto it. With all the cards that I've made recently, including this deck and this deck, which I'm doing a giveaway with today in real time. So, this is the power of your creativity and trusting in yourself. Celebration. So we've got the birthday candles there, but obviously this could be any celebration. It could be a wedding, it could be like a birthday, it could be an anniversary, it could be, a christening, anything where there's a celebration, a coming together. So this could also be a Three of Cups energy here, but it's a big sign of things happening. Victory, standing strong, taking off the masks. I feel this card would be the Six of Wands, knowing yourself, going with all the cards in your hand. So, laying your cards on the table, trusting in yourself, victory ahead. Delays. Now, I've been dying to show you this card because I just love this, because you've got traffic lights and you've got a heart. So even though it's a red light and there's delays, so there may be delays in communication, delays in where you're going, you may, be stuck in traffic, maybe something's held up or something's not moving forward quick. There's a heart there because you are being protected. Everything is okay. There's nothing to fear. So bless the delay, because the delay is happening for a reason. Maybe it's happening to stop you from, getting involved in something you shouldn't. Or maybe it's happening to help you to move into place to be where you're meant to be, to run into your person at the exact right time. So this is about trusting that delays are necessary and for a reason. Loyalty. So we've got the dog, and dogs symbolize loyalty, partnership, companionship, being together. Loyalty. So if you grab this card and it comes out, it's a big sign of your person being loyal to you. Burdens, carrying the cross on your back. And burdens create physical pain, shoulder pain, back pain. Maybe it's financial burdens. Maybe it's some kind of like situation that's burdening you, neck pain. Imagine you carrying a cross and all the pain that would come with that. So when you let that go, it feels better. When you let your cross go, you surrender, you breathe, you feel better. So burdens about things that need to be released. So this would be the Ten of Wands, carrying around too much burdensome energy. All paths lead home. So you're being reminded of that. No matter where you go, what you do, you'll always be guided where you're meant to be. And the angels are showing that to you. There's many, many different pathways in your life, but you'll always get there. You'll always get where you're meant to go. Independent, powerful, strong. This would be the Queen of Pentacles. Someone who's very strong and powerful, dynamic, and understands things. So, you've also got that fiery energy there. So you could say the Queen of Wands. Okay, someone who's very fiery, get things done. Standing up for what she believes in. Standing strong. I feel Archangel Gabriel energy in this card. So very strong and independent. Delayed communication. So if there's no messages coming through, remember, delays happen for a reason. Okay, there's always a reason. So always remember that traffic light with the red heart on. So if there's nothing coming through on your phone, if you're waiting for a message, there's delays for a reason. Healing. And healing is all about self-love. It's about acceptance of self. Healing yourself first so you can heal the situation or heal others. And it's always what you see in the mirror. How do you see your life? Everything's mirrored back to you. Your life is a mirror. So when you're seeing something in the light in the world, it's showing you what energy you're in. So if you're seeing love and happiness and joy, that's what you're feeling inside. If you're seeing arguments and negativity, that's what you're feeling inside. So remember that the universe is always giving you a preview of what's to come. And I feel in this card there's a lot of healing going on, taking off the mask, revealing your true self. And addictions is the last card. So, dealing with any addictive behavior, healing anything. Addictions can be, physical things like alcohol, drugs or, caffeine or anything that needs to go. But it can also be emotional addictions like checking your phone, seeing if your person's on social media. It could be being addicted to, negative thought patterns, things that need to be released, or addicted to your comfort zone. So it's not always about, something that you need to give up. It's about something that you need to change. And that could be something that's creating fear or stress in your life. And that can be seen as an addiction. And that can create dark times, things that need healing in your life. So trust your journey. You are safe and loved. So that's my new deck, Almost Tarot. I hope you like it. Let me know what you think below. I did actually order some more of these to give away, but I actually had a change at the last minute. You know, I don't know if you know that, but the first deck I created, I actually made the Fate and Destiny card different. And then the angel said, Liz, you need to put your card on it. And that's exactly what I did. So I changed it. I don't know where I've put it now. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, there it is. So obviously I changed it to my card there because all paths lead home. And the angels want you to know that Fate and Destiny has got your back and you are safe. I hope this helps. Have a great day. Sending you so much love and I'll see you soon.